rubble. They call me Flintstone and my homies born rebel. Rebel, devil, chasing through the ghetto. Break these motherfuckers off with just one devil. Metal bracelets facing worse incarceration. Aim for the dome, gotta keep my concentration. Since elementary, it was destined for me to see the penitentiary. Late Friday, or was it early Saturday? I hit him with the shotty that I bought from Academy. Duck for cover, get marked, motherfucker. Didn't mama say not to play with niggas from the gutter? I smell undercovers, I die with my brothers, and when I'm on the mic I represent all colors. Last summer, I escaped from an asylum. You know the 3 digits, bitch, you better dial. No matter where you at, do you represent your city? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you take fools out like the homie Frank Nitty? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Did your crib get raided by this little piggy? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Have you ever whooped a nigga till he really looks silly? Wiggy, 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 wiggy.
I suck the blood like mosquito, facing Judge Ito. Joint in my mouth, looking big as a burrito. Turning 10 into 20, 20 into 40, 40 into 80. Everything is gravy once you play me in your decker. Microphone checker, quick to grab a chicken head, clutch by the neck, a double decker. Hoes on my woody woodpecker. Niggas call me crying, say that I'm a home wrecker. Beretta underneath my Raider sweater. Fuck a fine loca by the name of Weather. Stacking more cheddar, the Speedy Gonzales. Smoother than the head of Mr. Telly Savalas. Tú sabes, haciendo jales, moving llaves. Order 2 tacos with the beans and no pales. Don't blame us, just because I'm famous and got my middle finger up your baby mama anus. Yeah.
Do you raise Ben Davis or do you sack Dickies? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Does your bitch got your name tattooed on the titty? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you bump Tupac or do you bump Biggie? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you sleep with your wife or with the 9 milli? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. I got sacks for sale in the land of hell. My enemies don't even get a chance to yell. In the black Chevelle with my man Miguel. Little pigs wanna put my fucking ass in jail. Stack my mail where the bastards dwell. Puffin' on Jane cause that's my gal. Never brag or tell, but I blast them well. I shoot more shots than Sam Cassell. Will pick the chosen and form an alliance. Moving silence and gather loyal clients. Corporate giants with street science. Cooking dope on a kitchen appliance. Don't try it if you can't keep quiet. I put 17 bullets in your diet. Lying in a puddle cause you hoes wanna rumble. SPM like Tarzan, king of the jungle. You got 5 screens in your 86 Ribby. Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you flip Snow White quick, fast in a jiffy? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. When you buy new titties, do you spend 150? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you smoke Swisher Sweets or do you smoke Philly? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Have you ever bought a TV from Dope Fiend Willie? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you sip cognac or do you sip Remy? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Have you ever slapped a bitch for giving you a big hickey? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you get shit crunk or do you get jiggy? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Will you still be fucking when you weigh past 60? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Could I hide in your house if the cops was trying to get me? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Would you fuck a thick bitch even though she wasn't pretty? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. If I was doing bad, would you smoke a blunt with me? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Are you a young city slicker or a country hillbilly? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you like Fonzarelli or Lenny and Squiggy? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. When you wake up on a Sunday, do you feel shitty? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Do you pass on the ass if you don't got a Jimmy? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Just to fuck a fine bitch, would you eat out the kitty? Wiggy, 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 wiggy. Have you been with 2 hoes that wasn't strictly dicky? Wiggy, 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 wiggy.
Arriba, abajo, arriba, muévete, muévete. Oh, okay. Para acá. Primero.
They wipe tears while I wipe fingerprints off lead. They say shoot for the stars, I say shoot for the head. I believe in good times, having peace and fun, but I'm still in my room trying to grease my gun. Can't let it get rusty if a shootout breaks. The only thing I want jamming is my screwed out tape. And tomorrow's the big day, gotta get my rest. 45 G's out of town, lick buying threats. I'm all alone, my girl said that she couldn't make it, cause she caught a damn cold and the whole whole body's aching, and I feel kinda nervous, butterflies in my stomach. But I drift off to sleep, really thinking nothing of it. Then something wakes me up, and I open my eyes. Somebody's in my house, I'm heartbroken, cause I couldn't tell my mom bye. They finally caught me slipping, I'ma die like a man, homeboy, I ain't tripping. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit and finally going to church. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit and finally going to church. Dreams of the cream, enemies on different teams. Red beams in my house, man, this shit is so extreme. I saw them dressed up in all black with the mask, and I knew they was coming for the birds and the cash. So I rolled out my bed, hit the floor and start crawling. And this is the price that you pay when you ballin'. But how did they get the spare key to my crib? It had to be my bitch, she gon' die if I live. Usually I keep a black Glock on my dresser, and I'm hearing someone whisper saying Los, I'm a picture. And I'm knowing it's the devil, but I pay it no mind. I've been dodging that fool ever since I was 9. Gotta make it to the closet where I keep my Mossberg. Slug shots, one hit, never speak another word. Little did I know they had night vision goggles when they saw me on the floor. Boy, squeezed on the throttle. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit and finally going to church. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit and finally going to church. Shots started ringing, I was tumbling and diving, running out of time with my mind on surviving. Dove out the window, but I started seeing stars. I forgot last week about some burglar bars. Now my face is all wet, and I know it ain't sweat. Bullet hit my leg, so I rolled to the left. Guess where I was at? Damn right, in the closet, grabbed a pump. Now it's my turn to make a deposit. Damn slugs ain't no punk. Hit the boy in his back, saw his right leg flying, and it knocked down my lamp. Unloaded, reloaded, was a 3-man army. Now they looking like piñatas at the end of a party. One was still alive, so I started asking questions. He could barely talk, spitting blood like venom. He said he had a team and that people would rent him. I killed the messengers, now I need who sent them. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit and finally going to church. Gunshots to my dome, jackers in my home. Nothing too fancy, just your average tombstone. I'm sorry that I chose a life under the curse. I'll be dressed in the suit and finally going to church.